Unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably heard a little about LLaMA. Today, we're doing a deep dive into Meta's LLaMA, one of the most exciting developments in AI right now. If you've been following AI trends, you've probably heard about GPT-4 and Google's Gemini, but Meta is doing something very different with LLaMA, and it's making waves. In this video, we'll explore how LLaMA works, what makes it stand out, and why it might just be the future of AI. Stick around for some in-depth analysis, and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on future tech breakdowns. So, what exactly is LLaMA? It stands for Large Language Model Meta AI, and unlike proprietary AI models like GPT-4, LLaMA is open source. What this means for developers is simple. You can download it, fine-tune it, and run it locally on your own hardware. It's a huge departure from models like GPT-4 or Gemini, which lock you into using their APIs. LLaMA gives developers full control over the model, from performance tuning to how it's deployed. Meta first launched LLaMA in February 2023, offering versions with 7 billion, 13 billion, 33 billion, and 65 billion parameters. Each of these versions has different uses depending on the scale of the project. But the big leap came in July 2024 with LLaMA 3.1, which now features up to 405 billion parameters. That makes it one of the largest models available, competing directly with top-tier AI models from companies like OpenAI and Google. One of the most interesting aspects of LLaMA is its accessibility. Meta's decision to make LLaMA open source allows developers from all around the world to experiment with the model, adapt it to specific needs, and run it without having to rely on expensive cloud infrastructure. This is a massive advantage for small companies or independent developers who may not have the budget to work with proprietary models like GPT-4. And this open source approach is a big reason why LLaMA is quickly gaining traction across various industries. So, how can you actually use LLaMA? Because it's open source, the possibilities are pretty broad. It can be used for standard generative AI tasks like text generation, document summarization, language translation, and even code generation. Meta has even developed tools like AI Studio, which allows businesses to fine-tune LLaMA for more personalized customer interactions. This means companies can create custom chatbots, automate responses, and streamline workflows with AI that's specifically tuned to their needs. Now, let's dive into some real-world applications of LLaMA. Already, LLaMA has been adopted in industries like finance, where companies use it to analyze documents and generate reports automatically. It's also finding its way into healthcare, where it can help with patient data analysis, and in education, where it's used to build personalized tutoring systems. Because it's more lightweight and flexible, LLaMA is also a great choice for developers who don't want to invest in huge computational resources. Alright, now let's do a head-to-head comparison between LLaMA and other big names in AI, like GPT-4 and Google's Gemini. First off, as we mentioned, LLaMA is open source, whereas GPT-4 and Gemini are proprietary. That means LLaMA is much more flexible for developers. You can modify it and run it locally, something you can't do with GPT-4 or Gemini, which are locked behind APIs. However, both GPT-4 and Gemini have some multimodal capabilities, meaning they can handle more than just text. For instance, GPT-4 can process images, voice, and text all at once, making it useful for tasks like generating descriptions from images or voice-to-text applications. LLaMA, for now, is mainly text-focused, but there are rumors that Meta is working on adding multimodal capabilities in the future. Another important factor to consider is cost. When it comes to the cost of running these models, LLaMA has a huge advantage. Running LLaMA can be up to 30 times cheaper than using GPT-4 for similar tasks, especially when it comes to text generation or summarization. For small businesses or startups, this makes LLaMA a much more affordable option without compromising too much on performance. Finally, let's talk about the democratization of AI. By making LLaMA open source, Meta is doing something that could shift the AI landscape. While companies like OpenAI and Google are keeping their most advanced models under lock and key, Meta's approach opens the doors to broader innovation. Developers, researchers, and even smaller organizations can use these powerful models to create new tools and applications. This democratization of AI could lead to more breakthroughs in how we use technology in fields like education, healthcare, and even entertainment. Before we wrap things up, I'd love to hear from you. Do you think Meta's approach with LLaMA will push other companies to make their AI models more accessible? Or do you think proprietary models like GPT-4 and Gemini will continue to dominate? Let me know in the comments. Don't hold back. I want to see your geekiest thoughts on this. If you found this video useful, make sure to like it and share it with anyone who's curious about the future of AI. Thanks for watching Coderversity, and I'll catch you next time. Until then, keep coding and stay curious.